handled as ambassador the first visit, the first meeting of Prime Minister Modi and President Trump. They had not met each other earlier, and this was in June 2017. This was 6 months after Trump had come in, and what we had seen in those 6 months was not very comforting.
I see.
Because a lot of world leaders, a lot of allies particularly, made a beeline for not even Washington, for New York. Before his inauguration, when he was sitting in Trump Tower, the Japanese and others were hanging around New York trying to get a meeting because nobody quite knew what Trump was. Nobody knew who the Secretary of State was going to be. Otherwise, for Hillary Clinton, every job had been slotted. For Trump, there was nobody. So people were winging their way in different ways, trying to get an in into the US leadership. And they didn't get a very great welcome.
I see.
He made very, very offhand remarks about the Chinese, about the Japanese, about the Koreans. Angela Merkel had a terrible visit. Theresa May had a frozen visit. So, frankly, we were not very keen that the Prime Minister should go in very early.
Oh, really?
And he didn't. We waited six months until we had a feel for the White House. Because the State Department was virtually defunct. There was a Secretary of State, but I remember walking those corridors and my steps would resound because it was empty.
Oh, I see.
The rooms were not staffed. So you couldn't, the protocol didn't know anything. They couldn't figure out a prime ministerial program. So you had to deal only with the White House. And it took us a while, but we managed. And that first day, the meeting went very, very well on a personal level.
I see.
Because he had a certain mutual, there was a certain, at least Trump had a very good impression of the Prime Minister. They met immediately and they spent almost the entire day in the White House.
Oh, that's great.
Over lunch, over one-on-one meeting, a press conference in which Trump stayed on message, surprisingly. And so for an ambassador, it was a great relief. At the end of the day, I could, open my collar button and say, "Ho gaya."